sir. All right, we're going to get started. Good evening.
Good evening.
How's everyone tonight? Welcome to the third annual Pacesetter concert to benefit Girls on the Run of Coastal Georgia and Lowcountry. My name is Maria Center, and I'm the executive director. We're so excited that you're all here this evening. And I have several people I would like to recognize and thank before we get into the music. I'd like to start by introducing Kristen King. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's hear it for Kristen. Kristen is on our board of directors. She is the co-owner of New Arts Ensemble. She's our harpist, and she is one of the most passionate advocates that we have at Girls on the Run. In this very space, not long ago, she was talking to people from Indiana about the work of this organization, and she inspired them so much that they left her a little check for $10,000. Go, Kristen! She's going to be introducing these talented women behind me. They brought their A game. So you guys are in for a big treat. I'd like to also thank Ryan Smith. Right over here, raise your hand, Ryan. I want to thank Ryan Smith and his brother Patrick Smith, otherwise known as the Shutter Brothers. It's some kind of like giving society, George. I think it's like maybe like the Larry's Medical Society that you guys do. Maybe something like that. I want to thank you guys for your sponsorship and for Thomas and Hutton for their sponsorship of this evening's concert. I'd like to thank Ann Kelly with CPPI. Ryan is on our board, by the way. Ann is also on our board of directors, and CPPI is very generous to us, and they have donated computers, printing, whatever we need. They're amazing. I'd like to thank Tara Mosley, who's not with us. She's our graphic designer who does all our design for free. And if you're on the board, would you please stand up so I can recognize you? Yes. We got Ryan, Tony Murphy with International Paper, Chateau Mangaloo, Circle Lighting. She's a retired Air Force intelligence officer. We have Melinda Spiso, McKeever Spiso CPA, Dr. Barbara Phillips. We have Suzanne Mosley, who is our board chair. Who am I missing? Anybody? That's our board. Thank you, board. We have an awesome board. I'd like to thank Sandy Hollander, Sandy and Danny, and all of the staff here at 45 Bistro. I'd also like to thank Liza Smith. She's on our host committee, and she's married to Ryan Smith. Are you seeing a pattern emerging here? The Smiths are amazing. Melinda, also thank you for being on our host committee. Barbara and Michelle Pence. Where are you, Michelle? Thank you very much for being on our host committee. She's a newcomer to Savannah. Thank you, and Mike. Really appreciate it.
Everyone wants to call him Mike because his last name is Pence.
Your name isn't Mike? Okay, so this happens. It's not just me at all. Okay. I'm so embarrassed. Okay, so we're going to get started. I just want to say a couple of words about Girls on the Run. I know many of you are very familiar, but if you are not, Girls on the Run of Coastal Georgia and Lowcountry is an independent council of Girls on the Run International, and we serve all 50 states and Canada. We run after-school programs for children in 3rd through 8th grades, girls, from 3rd through 8th grades. And we inspire girls to be joyful, healthy, and confident. And we use an experience-based curriculum which integrates running. And the running is important because it helps the girls build confidence. They are able to set goals and achieve goals. And it's just a good thing, a little appreciation for health and fitness. So we envision a world where all girls know and activate their limitless potential and are free to boldly pursue their dreams. So in Girls on the Run, we believe it is better to build strong girls than to repair broken women down the line, right? We want to get, yes! I've been practicing that. Because it's true. We're going to give them some strategies strategies for dealing with these bewildering things that they're encountering as they're trying to grow up. So that's really what we do at Girls on the Run. It is an awesome program. We're so happy you're here to support us. And don't take it from me. I want you to hear from Kayla Mullins. Can you come up here for me, please? Kayla. Kayla is with South Effingham Elementary. They had their first Girls on the Run program. It's a new site for us. She's going to tell you exactly how this program helps young women. Kayla.
When Maria called and asked if I would take the opportunity to speak, I thought absolutely. Because more people need to be aware that this program's even out there. And from day one, I told Maria, if I had this as a child, my self-confidence would be so high and so important to me. You know, as women and even men, we struggle every day because we don't have a platform to speak to. And this has given not only my girls, but also myself, the platform to express the troubles that we face every day. And I just knew about Girls on the Run because I had a parapro at Blessed Sacrament who ran, and she wasn't doing it for Blessed Sacrament students, she was doing it for a public school system in Chatham County. And once I got to Effingham, I thought, why don't we have something like this? We don't. There was one school in the county that was promoting Girls on the Run, and no one else was aware. So why not take the opportunity to see who would be interested? And we did, and it was a huge success. We had 45 girls our first season. And, and a lot of that, we need the funding for those 45 girls. I work at a school that, the demographic is a wealthier demographic compared to the other schools in our county, but yet we still have students who need the support, who need to have someone to be their support financially. And so this year, I thought, well, I'm not going to go around and ask for someone to be aware of something that they're not familiar with. So we did fundraisers at our school, and we raised over $2,000 for a non-uniform day. That is something the kids want, and it was not money out of my pocket that I had to go out and, compensate for what I had already spent. We did something that was free and that was available right at the school. In the public school system, you don't have a lot of funding, which is why we ask for school supplies from parents. But those are also the kids who have free and reduced lunch. And those are the kids that need someone outside of their house to support them. And I learned firsthand from girls in my own class that I was not aware of the struggles they were facing at home. But once I created that platform with Girls on the Run, the emotions and the experiences they were facing were heartbreaking. And we actually had Buddy Carter come out, and I just gave the opportunity for the girls to speak. And I had 2 girls who were suicidal in 3rd grade. Parents completely unaware. But because they created that love with me and their friends, they felt comfortable enough to share it. And I truly know that not only did they gain friendships, they gained that safe environment that they needed. And they also got the platform to speak with their parents, stuff that they would never express if it was just them at home. She told us in front of everyone, one girl in particular, she went home and locked herself in her room because she didn't feel like she could speak to her mother. She didn't feel like she could speak to her mother's boyfriend, and she just heard the fighting every day. And once she said that out loud, I thought, why am I standing here doing nothing? And I created that communication between her mother and her, not me. It was for her to speak. And so I encourage all of you, tell people about Girls on the Run. If they don't know about it, they're not going to be involved. And more than ever, we need people involved in our children's lives. I know here children are on tablets and children are involved in technology, but that's where it happens. I have children of my own who are on tablets. And if you're not aware of who they're speaking to, this child in particular was speaking to men that she thought were friends. But she felt comfortable enough to share that with me. And Girls on the Run provided that out of the classroom experience for her. Girls on the Run provides snacks for us. That doesn't come free. We need people not only to sponsor the girls, but also help with funding the little things. The 5K, huge event for the girls. I had 4 girls who could not run. And you know what? They were the last 3 at the race, but we all went back and we found them and we finished together. And that alone was a simple goal that she never thought she would attain. And she did it, because all these other girls did it with her. If you were at a public school, a private school, a middle school, we need to have Girls on the Run. I had 7 5th graders last year who did not have a program to go to next year. And I am pushing hard for someone at our middle schools to step up. If you don't get them in elementary, you need to be at the middle schools. And I can only hope that all of you here, if you do nothing today, go home and tell the importance of Girls on the Run.